Here you are, Les. Look, I mean, why couldn't Carter and Pat start their married life with a home of their own? Adam and Eve did. Admittedly, they got a bit of pull with council. Well, they was probably first on housing list and all, but that's no excuse. Here you are, Les. Why have they got to live here? Turfing us out of his room so they can have best bedroom? What's wrong with air raid shelter? I served all through First World War. I suffered squalor trenches. I suffered the hardships and the rigour. Here, Alice, this brush is getting right heavy. I'm bunged up at it now. Pipes girdling all night, cistern clanking. It's worse than sleeping with Edna when she were alive.
Is it?
Well, no, Les, no. No, it were as bad as sleeping with Edna. Yeah, look, don't leave me to do all the work.
Stavely.
Good evening. Pardon. I heard that. Pardon.
What shall we do with him, Mort? Shall we leave him there or bung him outside with all the other rubbish?
I don't know. Do you reckon bin men would take him?
No, not these days. I've got to shampoo the clinkers from grape before they'll take them. And he's not been painting him as well, has she?
No, Les, no. Look at colour of his face. That shade went out of fashion when they stopped camouflaging trams.
Well, I'd best get him tidied up before Annie gets back. I'll just run the U-bank over him.
Yeah.
No, better still. I'll use the Hoover. It's got them special attachments.
Yeah. I reckon a good coat of distemper's the only thing for you.
I heard that. Pardon.
Huh?
I thought you said there wasn't going to be no fuss and palaver.
Palaver, Carter. That's just good old-fashioned nosiness.
Oh, well, thank goodness for that, Mrs. Brandon. We don't want the men hanging about while we're discussing the lurid details of the honeymoon. Carter, why don't you nip into the kitchenette and make a nice cup of tea? We'll give you a shout when we get to the bit where you're having breakfast in bed the morning after.
There's no need for that, Mother. Anything I've got to say can be said in front of Carter. I mean, after all, we have had a shower together, you know.
A shower?
Yes.
Together?
Yes.
In the nude?
Yes.
Good gracious me, what a disgrace.
We do happen to be married, Mother.
I'm well aware of that, young lady. It cost me £3 for a new hat from Francine's Fashions. That's no excuse to go around looking at each other's nakedness. If you want to do that sort of thing, put some clothes on. Don't mother me, you're being very rude. And I hope while you were looking at him, Carter put a face cloth over his little Tommy Tinkler.
I didn't look at him.
Why ever not? What's the point of going round naked if you're not going to look at each other?
Now, Mrs. Partington, don't fret yourself, love. I'm sure our Pat's seen worse things in exchange and mark than Carter in his birthday suit. Hey, Carter, listen to me, love. Would you pop down to allotments and see if your dad and your Uncle Mort are skulking in that shed?
They're not. Pardon.
Oh, Stavely, what a fright you give me. I didn't see you sitting there. I thought you was a sack of Les's bone fibre.
They've pinned a note on my chest. Pardon. With a drawing pin. Pardon. It drew blood. Pardon.
Well, I hope it didn't stain your singlet, Stavely. I only got it last week, Mrs. Partington. From Boy Brigade jumble sale. It's one of them string vests. Well, you see, he's such a funny shape, you see, he can put his head through any one of those. Well, go then, Carter. Look at notes. See what it says.
Pardon?
Sorry.
Oh, right, pardon.
Owing to pressure of work, we have been compelled to go out for a walk with next door's Airedale. What a nuisance. Well, I'll just nip out and join him, shall I?
You'll do no such thing. You'll stay here with me. I mean, love, you're just dying to tell them all about the honeymoon, aren't you?
Oh, I can scarcely contain myself.